See if two great tastes taste great together, as I hereby summon all my imps to join me on my adventures through Marvel Snap. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. So it's Saturday, it's 7, and it's Central, so it's time to snap! Every Saturday at 7 Central, I try to bring you some sort of weird, wacky, and wild deck from Marvel Snap, and this week's answer is nothing different. So for this week, since we have X-Men versus Avengers going on as the season's pass, I tried to make a deck where X-Men and Avengers team up together instead of fighting against each other. And what I thought was going to be a really easy deck to make turned out to be one of my hardest challenges in trying to build a deck. So, the rules are basically trying to be simple. I'm still not using any 4s or 5s in this. But I tried to put one X-Men and one Avenger in my deck for each common level. So, for the 1, I have an Ant-Man. And for the 2, I have an Iceman. But when I was looking at even the 1s, there are almost no X-Men on one. There are almost no Avengers on one. For 2, I put in Star-Lord and Colossus. For 3, I put in Negasonic for my X-Men and Captain America for my Avenger. Now, I could have done a better Avenger for this, but I thought this would be more iconic. For 4, I used Captain Marvel. There are no Avengers on 4. If you look at 4, I could not find a better Avenger on 4. This is my list of 4s that I had, and I could not think of a better Avenger. Your only thing that you might be able to get away with was for an Avenger would be like longer rescue, and that's really stretching the idea of what Avenger was. Maybe Drac, if you really want to go with it. For the X-Men, I did choose Omega Red. For 5, the Avenger was easy for Iron Man, but the X-Men was hard. I had to go with Arrow. If you look at 5s, there's no 5s for X-Men. You got the Professor X, which doesn't work well with this deck. You may have to put Lady Deathstrike in there, but Lady Deathstrike's in Series 4. And other than that, you really don't have another X-Men in this. I mean, technically Legion is an X-Men, but he's also Series 4. And you could maybe do Legion. I think Legion's considered an X-Men, but he's more like Midnight Suns or, something else besides X-Men. And then for 6, I ended up with Magneto for the X-Men, so the X-Men was easy on 6, but there's no Avengers on 6. I mean, if you want to consider Hela an Avenger, you can, but other than that, Ultron an Avenger? I mean, you're really special when an Avenger is at that point. If you want to change out Hulk for She-Hulk, you can, just to get the power in there. I think that would be okay. But again, you call She-Hulk an Avenger, or you could do the Destroyer if you wanted to, but Destroyer isn't really an Avenger, it's more of a villain. So I tried to make this deck, and I thought it'd be easy. Just put in 6 Avengers and 6 X-Men, but ooh, it was heavy deck, so please do not play this deck. I'm playing it for fun because I like to have fun and make silly decks, but I do not know if this is going to win even one game tonight. So let's get this loaded in the chamber and let's go and play. Oh, fun. Not a bad start. Yondu grabs my Captain America, not bad. Project Pegasus, which should be 6, 7. We'll do the Star Wars and we'll do the Iron Man when we have the chance. Galactus, okay. And I win back from Galactus. I can do the Iceman. We'll do the Omega Red on 5, just for the 4, just to have something. That run doesn't work because you have nowhere to push me. We'll do the arrow just because it's a high stack card. And we'll finish off with the Hulk. Ooh, they're revealing first. So I did meant Negasonic doesn't even help me out in this situation. Not the greatest for me. I can do the Iceman. Yeah, I do grab my Magneto. Magneto come back on the Yondu. We can play the Captain America.
Avengers! Assemble.
And then we'll probably can play the Ant-Man. Everything shifts over. See if Omega Red helps us out in any way, shape, or form here. Magneto will help. Okay, we're winning the Bifrost by a little bit. So, best option might be Miss Marvel in first location. Just for that little bit of extra boost. But the problem with Miss Marvel is so weak on a 4-drop.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Not even enough to make that win. That's the problem with Miss Marvel. She's just not worth playing ever. Ant-Man on one's not the worst in the world. Super Fall, okay. Oh, we can play Captain America on 3. That's not that bad. We'll do that here.
Avengers! Assemble.
Vona Renslayer, okay. Pet Mansion for Omega Red doesn't make me cry. Then we can put Iron Man down on it. Bishop and Ironheart on their end, okay. Iron Man. Make that an 80-20. Okay, Grandmaster's gonna pick up the Ironheart. We're gonna do the Star-Lord here. And we'll do Colossus and Iron Man in the Super Flow. Just for a little bit of power there. And on the last turn, which do you give? 3. Hold in the middle and just go for it? Ah, the one extra on Bishop. Central Park, okay. Let's see here. X-Men on 1. That's the worst part about this deck. This deck is a generally just good deck, good stats deck. They're playing an Annihilus deck. They snap, they have the Annihilus.
Escaped.
Now we're fighting that. New York, okay. Grand Central. Wow, Ant-Man on 3 is not the worst in the world. Okay. Okay, we can go with the Captain America here. I can move stuff around at the end if I need to. And then we'll go with the Omega Red to put out a little bit more power across the realms. Then we'll put Iron Man in the middle. Of course, Shang-Chi. Why not Shang-Chi?
I am Iron Man.
We'll move Captain America to the first location. We'll put Hulk in the third and hope for something. That's what's so annoying about this. You start off so good, and then you just get thrashed by the weirdest stuff. And it wasn't even the man thing, it was the Shang-Chi and the Killmonger. And you played Enchantress on the Iron Man to really just knock it in. Just kick me in the teeth, why don't you? Ant-Man on one. Oh, never play this deck. Don't play this deck. Who has Prio? I have Prio, or I should have Prio since I'm winning. They play in the middle, I guess I'm just gonna take out whatever they play in the middle. I can play Captain America on 3.
Assemble.
They even get play a card. We'll try to get the first location a little bit more locked down with Star-Lord and a rock. Long. Okay, so next turn they're gonna get Black Panther. So let's try to move over the Wong into a worse location. And then on the last turn, just try to get something to work. We'll play Magneto in the middle to pull them both off. They're both a 3 and a 4. I think for once we can snap, so we're gonna snap. Snap. As long as they don't figure out that I'm playing Magneto and put everything in the center, I'm fine. Nice. Pull. My tiger. And a rock. Nice.
Victory.
Finally, we get to win in 1. Yeah, and of course I have all my high cards. Wow. There's what? Both fives. Uh, Starboard on first location, I guess. They're playing, I guess they're playing, Ella. Try to make Captain Marvel do something here. Best shot on 5 is to try to move, but I don't think it'll move that card. Nope. And that's game.
Escaped.
Everyone won't move that card anymore, will they? Even though that was the last card played, it's not considered play because you can't see it. Iceman. Two. Captain America on 3.
Avengers. Assemble.
Gladiator. Gladiator could hurt them, but it probably won't. Oh, it did for once. Okay, so we'll play the Omega and we'll play the Ant-Man and we'll snap. And unless they have a storm or something like that, I don't care.
Victory.
Now it's starting to feel a little bit better. I just wish there was a better Avenger for 4. I really do. I hate playing the Captain Marvel. Probably the X-Men's better. I'm hoping to win Prio into 5. If I can win Prio into 5, I might be able to get this. We'll do Colossus and we'll do Ant-Man on 3. Gladiator. Gladiator's got a good chance of helping me. Not that time, though. Central Park, okay. Not the greatest, but it gives me a place to play. So that Superflow's already messed up for everybody. Okay, do I have Prio or am I screwed? I don't have the Prio. Awesome. Alright. I guess Captain America, Captain Marvel in the middle.
Assemble.
And then Captain Marvel to see if it helps me out, but it's not. Because even if she flies over here, it does me no good. Oh, let's do it anyways.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
I always wish I would bump her up to a 6. Make her a 6'12". At a 6'12", she'd be fine. I don't think she'd be that broken as a 6'12". There's a lot of other things you can get up to 20. Let's start with the X-Men again. I think as a 6'12", she'd be fine. I don't think she's that broken as a 6'12". Considering that Blob is a 20 a lot of times, and it requires no setup. I don't think her being a 6'12" would be the worst thing in the world. Captain America on 3.
Assemble.
Omega Red on 4. Then we'll do the Ant-Man and the Captain Marvel on 5 because it'll refill my hand. Hopefully. I honestly am not sure how Lightroom works. It's so rare that I see it show up. Or have the cards to fill it, or bother to try to fill it anyways, I should say. Okay, I filled the white room. Oh, I just get more energy. Okay, so since I got more energy, who has Prio? They have Prio. Awesome. That means my Negasonic does nothing in this situation. My best bet is the Hulk and the Colossus. That's just sad. Yeah, I still won. I'll take the win, but that's a sad way to win. That's all ugly. Okay, good place for Colossus. Colossus likes the first location. Because he doesn't care. Which is so weird because I haven't seen anything that's death related, and death related locations are the most common. That's why I put them in there, because death locations are the most common. Captain America on 3 is not the best. That's not the worst.
Assemble.
We can do the 4 for Captain Marvel, since that's a static ability. We'll do the Omega Red. And an Ant-Man there's not the worst in the world. And I'm actually hoping for low cards for once.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
You do nothing, Captain Marvel. You're useless. Make her a 612, please.
This just in.
Ant-Man on 1. It's just 4 points don't win you a game. Maybe she came out of your hand? That might work. That make her too powerful then? As a 4-4, I'm not even sure that would make her too powerful at that point. We'll do the Omega Red on the 3rd location. Then we'll do Iron Man on the 3rd location.
I am Iron Man.
Do Magneto in the middle location. And hope that they don't have a good card for Savage Lands.
Victory.
The win, folks. Even when I win, it feels just lousy. Colossus on 1's not the worst. Okay, actually Colossus on 2. Let's change that around. We'll play the Negasonic on the asteroid. I believe Proxima gets pulled over to the asteroid here anyways. It should. I have no idea why Proxima didn't get pulled over to the asteroid there. It should have. We'll do arrow. And we'll finish it all off with Magneto. You had 2 cards in your hand. You had just as much chance to get the blade off of it. X-Men on 1. Yeah, not seeing any destroy locations, which is so weird because destroy locations are some of the most basic locations.
Assemble.
Now I'm gonna spend the rest of the game just trying to get this maybe filled up somehow. And I basically need one of my 1-drops to show up. Have I used any of my 1-drops? No. I used my X-Men. Best option is the Captain Marvel and the Colossus? Yeah, that's what I'm doing with this. Trying to win the Mojo world.
I am Iron Man. Victory.
Somehow I win Mojo world, and that makes me win the whole game. But barely. Again, even when this deck wins, it's like, huh?
Opponent snapped.
We'll play it out. We're getting late in the night. I don't think this deck's getting too much better than what I'm playing already.
Got him.
Watch, I don't get my Colossus now. Spend the entire game and we'll get my Colossus now. Colossus.
Assemble.
That's not a Colossus. We're gonna play a rock to try to win this. We're gonna snap on a rock.
I am Iron Man. Victory.
We won with a rock. We won with a rock. That's how bad this deck is, or how good this deck is. We won with a rock. This is like the 8th time I've seen Mojo World. Is Mojo World a secret hot location tonight? And I don't mind it, it's just, come on. No. Go there. Thank you.
Avengers. Assemble.
Now I'll try to set for, and then play something in the 3rd location. Nice. Now they're most likely gonna play something in the middle. Actually, let's go Iron Man. Have a way around this.
I am Iron Man.
Like Tiger, okay. We're going to move the Wong. Problem is they have Prio. They have Prio. And since they have Prio, the Magneto does me no good. We're gonna do Ant-Man, and then Colossus. Hope for the best here.
I am Iron Man.
You did your best, Captain Marvel. You really did. And that's the worst part about that. That was legitimately your best. On one. Mount Vesuvius, okay. We'll put Colossus on 3. Okay, this locks down next turn. So even if they place something on here, it gets destroyed by the Negasonic. Captain America on 1.
Assemble.
And I want to go extra rounds. Not my favorite thing to do. We'll try to pull something in the middle of Arrow. Okay, they're setting up for a Wong. So we'll do the Magneto. Try to move over the Wong a little bit. Black Panther, nice. We'll do the Star-Lord and the Captain Marvel, and we'll do X-Men in first.
Wakanda forever!
Higher, further, faster, baby.
I think I had one more turn. What made me think I had one more turn? The Limbo did, but I did play the Magneto on 6. That was more my fault than anything else. X-Men in middle's not the worst. Extra round. Okay. I might get in the middle. Iron Man. Somewhere else. I might get in the middle. I wish I knew where the arm was going. End up in the middle, it's not the worst for me. I'd rather have the Iron Man in Limbo if it ends up in Limbo. If it ends up in Shuri's lab, I can still do something about it.
I am Iron Man.
Where's the armor end up? Nice. It actually helps me out. We'll do like Hulk in the middle. Then I can split a little bit on the last turn.
I am Iron Man.
I want to split a little bit here. Who has Pyro? I have Pyro. Okay. If they play anything on the first, I'll destroy it. I have enough so that I can play the Star Lord if they play anything in the middle. And I'll play just a little Ant-Man in the third location. They took my Omega Red, but that didn't matter since I still won by a ton. They were so worried about my Omega Red that they played down a road. Space Throne, yeah. Sinister London, interesting. I want to leave Sinister London alone for as long as I can. Monster Island, okay. Bacon. Okay. Let's go Omega. Go into the Space Throne, please. Morbius. Princess.
Enough said, Bard. I am Iron Man.
I don't even win the last location. So, that was my only hope.
Escaped.
Zero punishes on the Colleen or the Dawkins. Zero punish. Oh, let's do Colossus on first. That's not the worst in the world. Captain America on that's not the worst in the world.
Avengers.
Assemble.
Okay, they want to go extra rounds, okay. Super Scroll. With an Ebony Maw. Nice. Means I can't put anything in there. Lovely.
Enough said, bub.
Because I need a Hulk. Because I get Super Skrull and they get Ebony Maw, which means I can no longer play an X-Men. And they're playing no ongoing. Freedom of absolutely nothing. Awesome. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say they're playing no. And the last card they're gonna drop down was no. Deadpool. Okay, was not expecting that.
Victory.
Considering how much that game tried to just make me lose, the fact that I won that is amazing. And I think that's the thing to leave it on. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and as always, remember, play for fun.